MEW, here we go, continues. And there is the alpha enforcer of MEW. The primate, Jason Prime, is in Longbenton. Last month, he played a crucial role in the Toon Tussle as the alpha enforcer. Tonight, he is back enforcing the law. But after what just transpired between Dan Fitch and Chris Renfrew, could be a very different MEW soon.
I've got no clue what that drunken girl in the front row just said. Yeah. So, tonight's been good, hasn't it? And we've still got Grado to come on. I have one fan. So, we've got two great matches left to come on. The next one was meant to be, and I'm sorry, it was meant to be a normal run-of-the-mill match between the current Colin Spots champion, Aaron Echo, and Newcastle's own HT Drake. Now, when I seen that match was on, big Mickey B, sexual chocolate, you handsome man. When I seen that match was on, I thought to myself, the first ever Colin Spots champion, HT Drake, is going to be facing Aaron Echo, who's the current Colin Spots champion, and it's not for the title. So, by the power invested in me by the wrestling gods, that match is now going to be a title match. That's what I do. I aim to please. That's all I do. Ask all my past girlfriends. I'm useless. So what we're going to do, we're going to get these warriors out. They're going to go mental. The chances are Aaron Echo's probably going to be a little bit peeved. But we'll grim and bear it, we'll get by. So, without any further ado, Chop Man in the corner, Grandmaster Sexy in the micro, God rest his soul, hit some man's music.
Introducing first, your challenger,
The three greatest things to come out of the Northeast, in particular Newcastle upon Tyne, Newcastle Brown Ale, Newcastle United, and that man right there, the gimmick killer HT Drake, your number one contender for the MEW British Heavyweight Championship. And now, your number one contender for the Calling Spots Championship too. HT Drake could be winning 2 belts in 2 months if everything goes his way tonight. HT Drake been called by many Newcastle's best kept secret. That secret is starting to come out as seen on ITV's World of Sports. Now the nation knows what Newcastle's been keeping secret all this time. One of the most popular guys here in MEW as well, HT Drake in the house. And MEW, here we go.
and next to the ring, he is the current reigning Calling Spots Magazine champion. He is
Hardgate Dumbartonshire's Aaron Echo, causing waves across the industry. You may have seen him at Discovery Wrestling, at ICW, Premier British Wrestling. In such a short amount of time, this young man's done so much, but he holds in his hand right there the first piece of gold ever recorded. At least that he's won. Not the only belt ever, that would be weird. The Calling Spots Championship, the belt that he beat HT Drake for. And what a feather in the cap it would be to not only beat HT Drake again, but to beat HT Drake, the #1 contender for the MEW British Heavyweight Championship. What a feather in the cap that would be for Aaron Echo. That would cause ructions in the superstar rankings here at MEW. Aaron Echo looking somewhat perturbed to be both defending that belt and holding that belt. Every chance he gets, he throws it on the ground, he throws it on the apron. MEW proudly sponsored by Calling Spots magazine, and that championship is a representation of that incredible partnership that we have got with Calling Spots. You can find out more in the comments section of our YouTube page about how to get hold of Calling Spots magazine for yourself. Right now, it is not about pages on a piece of paper. It is not about words on a piece of paper. It is about the Calling Spots Championship. And it is about these two men going one-on-one at MEW. Here we go. HT Drake and Aaron Echo. Two men very familiar with each other, going at it once again with feeling. The road to Northern Bash goes straight through MEW. Here we go, and HT Drake needs to keep that momentum to get up that hill. But standing in his way is a roadblock in the form of a young and hungry Aaron Echo. No doubt at all who the MEW faithful is behind tonight. It is the gimmick killer HT Drake. Aaron Echo with a collar and elbow tie-up to start off. Every time Aaron Echo gets into an MEW ring, he gets a little bit better, a little bit wiser, and as you can see there, a lot more sarcastic. Drake now rolling through, trying to break out of that arm lock that Aaron Echo's got hoisted on, and he hoists him over. Drake in perfect control of this match. Adam Maxted, no doubt watching on somewhere, scouting his opponent for MEW Northern Bash. Adam Maxted was meant to be here tonight defending against Grado, and as we know, not decided to turn up tonight. Decided he wants the night off, but it is a champion's prerogative to take time off as and when needed. We do call it the Brock Lesnar rule here at MEW. But be that as it may, Grado has a huge opponent tonight. That's later on. Right now, it is about the Calling Spots champion, Aaron Echo, and HT Drake putting on a mat clinic in the opening moments of this match. John Myers straight in there because, of course, this can be turned into a pinfall as well. If HT Drake's shoulders are down, he could slip on the proverbial banana peel and be down for 3. Roll through by HT Drake. And rolling through again. Aaron Echo, impressive as a competitor, as a performer. But HT Drake has just got that mileage on him. Drake's been around those 4 corners of the ring far more times than Aaron Echo. Every time he goes round, he learns a little bit more. Drake has maneuvered Echo into an uncomfortable position with that scissors, and Aaron Echo trying to maneuver his way out of it. Look at this, into a Boston Crab. Very impressive. You haven't got to like him, but you've got to respect him. Aaron Echo turning that head scissors into a Boston Crab. And well positioned in the center of the ring. Drake hasn't got many places left to go. Nearly a pinfall as well. Oh, and Drake manages to hoist Aaron Echo away. And Drake back in control. No, Aaron Echo, quick to take Drake back down. He knows that Drake can get no momentum on his back. And now he's working over that leg of HT Drake. Aaron Echo in a strong position here. Only the second ever Calling Spots champion. We all enjoyed that tournament held here at MEW to crown the first one. HT Drake, who won the whole thing. We thought he'd hold the belt forever. And then Aaron Echo came along and certainly put paid to that. Tonight, a chance of redemption for HT Drake before stepping into the ring with the British heavyweight champion Adam Maxted at Northern Bash. Hurricane Rana taking down Aaron Echo. And Drake is on a roll. Huge forearm. Drake now rolling through. Drake deceptively quick in the ring. Rolling through in a shoulder barge into sunset flip roll through and a crossbody. Someone like Drake, as I say, deceptively quick in that ring. Anybody that's followed the career of HT Drake will know he has no fear. Whether it's in the ring, outside the ring, hanging off a balcony in some cases. Drake flipping over the ropes and Aaron Echo coming straight at him. Big kick from HT Drake and now over the ropes. Oh, but Aaron Echo had that scouted. Aaron Echo has a lot to prove in this matchup. He wants to make it 2-0 over HT Drake. And nearly did then. This will be a massive night for Aaron Echo if he can beat the #1 contender for the British Heavyweight Championship. Something that no doubt Dan Fitch would have to think about. Of course, Dan Fitch not really in any fit state to think about much at the moment since he took a stoner from Chris Renfrew. We now know at Northern Bash as well that Chris Renfrew is taking on Shreddy Breck. And if Renfrew wins that match, he takes over MEW. Can you imagine? MEW run by Chris Renfrew. Imagine that's furthest from the mind of HT Drake, who's got a British Heavyweight Championship match regardless of the outcome of that one. Sunset flip. Oh, an Echo with a running clothesline. Takes down Drake. That could be enough, you know. Definitely two. Good call by John Myers. Aaron Echo looking flustered at this point. Wanted to get this done quick. Didn't want to give Drake any chance to get into the fight. Now looking to hoist him up for a German suplex, I think. Drake returning the favour. Oh, and Aaron Echo positioning senior official John Myers, and we had a low blow just then. In the blind sight of the referee. Sadly, no video-assisted replay tonight, but wait, look at this. Aaron Echo has the Calling Spots Championship. John Myers, you might want to turn around. Oh, look at this. There's the Alpha Enforcer. Primate's got the belt. Alpha Enforcer indeed. And Alpha enforcing him to wrestle this match without a foreign object. Back body drop counted. Oh no! HT Drake just knocked Primate off the ropes. Unfortunate positioning by the Primate, by the Alpha Enforcer. Jason Prime is as tough as they come, but as we know, he's not far gone from having that mouth surgery. He's had his mouth sewn up, and I'm so worried that it's still not quite healed. Jason Prime was so keen to get back to MEW. The last thing we want is a maneuver like that, knocking him for 6 and taking him out of the game. Meanwhile, in the ring, HT Drake and Aaron Echo both getting to their feet. Exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Evenly matched, both these men are. Heavy punches in the center. Both men dropping bombs at MEW. Here we go. Back to their feet now, and Drake fires with a huge forearm. Aaron Echo with a receipt. And a big kick below the belt. Drake just almost fighting out of instinct here. Just swinging and swinging. Snap German suplex. And a huge running knee. Almost a 3. That was definitely 2. Milliseconds away from a huge victory going into Northern Bash. Aaron Echo stopping the momentum of HT Drake. And Echo now looks like could be finishing off HT Drake, the gimmick killer, with their suplex off the top rope. Hoisting him up and down he comes. Perfectly executed. And Aaron, no! Just a 2 count for Aaron Echo. Drake getting the shoulder up. Aaron Echo cannot believe it. The resilience of the #1 contender for the British Heavyweight Championship.
That wasn't good enough for you.
Oh, and Aaron Echo calling for a second superplex off that top rope. He nailed it perfectly the first time. The second time could be devastating. Drake looks like he's circling above the social club right now. He's in body but not in spirit, and this could finish him off completely. If Aaron Echo hits this superplex, though, Drake instinctively holding on. And Drake with a headbutt. Drake's back in this one. Aaron Echo getting to his feet. Look at this. Wait, what? Whoa! Primate just pushed Drake off the ropes. Discus punch by Aaron Echo. No! What? What?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still calling for Managing Champion, Aaron Echo!
Primate just pushed HT Drake off the top. Primate must have taken umbrage when Drake was very accidentally sent crashing into him about 5 minutes ago. Oh, and the Alpha Enforcer made a decision. I don't want to speak out of turn because Jason Prime is a friend of mine, but I believe the Alpha Enforcer made a decision with his heart, not his head there. We know Jason Prime is a passionate competitor, but I think that might have been a bad call. HT Drake looked primed to win the Calling Spots Championship back. Oh, and now the #1 contender and the Alpha Enforcer in the center of the ring. 2 proud Geordies. Head to head, nose to nose. Eye for an eye, says Jason Prime.
You just cost me a title.
You lost because you're not good enough. Now calm yourself down and get the back, will you?
Controversial decision by the Alpha Enforcer. Be that as it may, HT Drake still your #1 contender for the MEW British Heavyweight Championship. He will go for the ultimate prize at Northern Bash. And right now, it is time for your main event at MEW. Here we go.